I need to add r410a to my mini split.
Thanks. Can you give me any more details about your issue?
System came pre-charged for a certain length. But I'm over it.
Okay, got it. Last thing, HVAC technicians generally expect a deposit of about $18 to help with your type of question. You only pay if satisfied. Now I'm going to take you to a page to place a secure deposit with JustAnswer. Don't worry, this chat is saved. After that, we will finish helping you.
Hello, do you already have system operational with charge released? Do you have the gauges and r410a? Do you have a refrigerant scale?
System is operational. Yes, I have gauges, vacuum, r410a, but no scale yet. Basically, there isn't much r410 and I just want to add some more so I can run it to check for leaks. I have an electronic gas leak detector. Once I've gotten all leaks sealed, I will get scale to do final correct charge. It's a 5-zone unit with about 250 feet of line set. There is enough Freon to run one zone only right now. So I'll just put a little Freon to find leaks. Sound right?
Okay, so system is already vacuumed and you just need a holding charge to leak test.
Yay, it's a slow leak. But there isn't enough gas to run all 5 zones while I leak check. No need for nitrogen and bubbles as I have electronic gas leak detector. So neat procedure to just add more Freon for now.
So really at this point you just need to fill the system with gas, upside down. So just attach yellow hose to tank and attach hose to unit. Throttle refrigerant in to get pressure up. I don't know what type of refrigerant port you have, but commonly you need an adapter for the mini split charge port as standard gauges will not fit. If you have electronic detector you do not need to run system. Just bring pressure up with system off and start leak test.
Okay. Which one is low side? The one with larger suction line, right? And do I need to connect high side red line?
Just low side is fine. It will pressurize both sides.
It's the bottom one, right? I've never connected these lines before. It has 2 caps. Do I just unscrew top cap and connected my blue hose? It won't release Freon.
There will be a charade stem so you will not release Freon, just screw gauge on and off when done.
Okay, never mind, I figured out connecting blue hose. So can you check this picture and tell me if I'm ready to go? If so, what is the next steps to pressurize? Open blue and yellow gauge knobs and open tank. What am I looking for as far as pressure on blue gauge?
Yes, you are set. Open tank lever, open yellow gauge. Then open blue, which will allow Freon to enter the system. You won't need a lot of pressure to leak test. 75 pounds per square inch is fine.
Okay, I have the indoor units running full blast. Here is picture of gauge. It says 150 pounds per square inch.
Are all units running?
Well, no. 2 indoor units can't run because the lowest setting is higher than house temperature. I'm on the mountains.
Thank you. Unless it is really hot inside, the pressure is a bit high. If it is around 75 F, 130 to 140 delivers a 45 F coil.
It's about 60 inside the house. This unit is also my heater, so that's the reason it's so cold. Gotta get this thing working. So when do I know it's got a decent charge then?
Do you have a charging chart on the back side of the door to condenser electrical section?
Not on door. Probably in manual. I have it. What type of writing am I looking for?
It will be a charging chart with temps on side and pressure curves through chart. As far as charging by superheat and subcooling. This is not a good venue to teach that, as it takes a couple weeks in school to get a grasp on wet bulb temps and measuring superheat/subcool.
It has these. This.
That is the most common way to charge mimisplits, which is why I ask about a scale. Generally, you just take the given weight. And add amount per extra foot over 25 feet for line set. In your case, you would have to recover all. Vacuum. Weigh in factory charge and then weigh in difference for line length.
That is my plan after I fix leaks. But just for leak check, am I okay? I mean, it's been running this whole time. But the pressure gauge hasn't moved.
Yes, for leak check you are fine. You are plenty high enough and consistent to sweep for leaks.
Wait. I just unscrewed the big cap on the low pressure connection just for curiosity. What is this Allen screw used for?
That is what releases the charge from the condenser when first started.
I never unscrewed this. Is that right? Does this have anything to do with releasing the Freon into the system?
You mean it is still in the downward position? You have never run these units? This something only done at first install. At install, after everything hooked up. Vacuum run on lines. Then the Allen head valve is backed out to open Freon into the system. If the units ran with this never unscrewed, then the compressor is shot. The same valve gets backed out on high side.
No, I've ran them. Look at photo. Do I need to unscrew this for anything? Like to put Freon into system. I'm just wondering why pressure hasn't changed at all. Right now inside house they are blowing really cold air.
They are already backseated, so system is live. Okay, so system is cooling. Now you can leak test.
Should I try to open the Allen screws just to be sure though?
They are already open. If not, they would be deep-seated. I can tell they are back-seated and live.
Yeah, I just checked and I can't go counterclockwise anymore. They're open. So when all leaks are finished, I have to vacuum and charge. What do I do with the existing refrigerant?
If you have a reclaimed jug, you suck it all out, vacuum and charge with the same Freon.
If no jug,
then I cannot advise, as releasing Freon to the environment is against EPA regulations. I can only instruct on legal way.
Okay, so I need reclaimed jug. Also, can you tell from the photo if the gauge shows vacuum level? Or should I get one?
Your gauge shows 0 to 30. That is your vacuum area.
I read online you should go to 500 micron. Will this do it?
If you do that, you will need an actual micron gauge. Since you already had refrigerant in system, it is highly unlikely you have moisture in piping. Which is what pulling a vacuum is for. I would just pull -28 on the gauge and hold.
Okay, great. You have been a great help to me on this. How do I get a hold of you once it's time to vacuum and recharge? Hey Billy, today the indoor units are giving me an E3 error code. Any idea what this means? I checked the manual and all the codes are listed except this one. Weird. Hey Billy, are you still there?
E3 is for low pressure. Too cool outside for cooling, undercharged restricted airflow. On these units it is usually low temp outside.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.